Do you find yourself binge-watching shows or scrolling through social media late into the night? You should be winding down, but somehow you always end up staying awake way past midnight, so what's the big deal? Well, according to science, you're probably going to bed too late, and it could be affecting more than just your energy levels the next day. A major British study published in the European Heart Journal has actually identified an optimal hour to hit the HEA, time that could significantly lower your risk of heart disease. Curious? Let's dive in. The study involved a massive 88,000 adults in the UK. These participants wore special devices on their wrists to track their sleep patterns and also completed detailed assessments about their lifestyle, health, and physical condition. Researchers then followed them for nearly 6 years, tracking any diagnoses of cardiovascular issues like heart attacks, strokes, or heart failure. So what did they find? The ideal bedtime, the sweet spot for your heart health, is between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. People who fell asleep within this 1-hour window were the least likely to develop cardiovascular disease. But what about those who stayed up later? The results were pretty striking. For those who went to bed at midnight or later, there was a 25% higher risk of cardiovascular disease compared to the 10 to 11 p.m. group. Even falling asleep between 11 p.m. and midnight wasn't great. That came with a 12% greater risk. Now, you might be thinking, what if I go to bed earlier? That must be better, right? Not so fast. The study found that early birds who fell asleep before 10 p.m. also had an increased risk, a 24% higher chance of suffering from a cardiovascular issue. It seems there really is a golden hour for sleep. Interestingly, the study also found that this link between bedtime and heart risk was even stronger for women. Why? Well, one theory is that the female endocrine system is more sensitive to disruptions in our internal body clock, the circadian rhythm. Another factor could be age, as the risk of heart disease in women increases after menopause, and many participants were in this older age group. So does this mean everyone has to be in bed by 10 p.m. sharp? Not necessarily. While that timing might be a great guideline, experts agree that the most important thing is consistency. This is the real key to healthy sleep. Going to bed at the same time every night and waking up at the same time every morning, yes, even on weekends, is what truly matters. Why is consistency so powerful? It all comes down to your circadian rhythm. This is your body's internal 24-hour clock that regulates your sleep-wake cycle. It's designed to work with natural light cues. When the sun goes down and it gets dark, your brain gets the signal that it's time to sleep. This triggers the release of a hormone called melatonin, which is like the starting pistol for the whole sleep process. When you have a consistent schedule, you're working with your body's natural rhythm, not against it. Now, let's talk about how much sleep you should be getting. The general recommendation for adults is between 7 and 9 hours per night. During that time, your body goes through several sleep cycles. Ideally, you want to complete 5 to 6 of these cycles each night. Each cycle has 4 stages, 3 stages of what we call non-rapid eye movement or NREM sleep, and 1 stage of rapid eye movement or REM sleep. That REM sleep stage is incredibly important. It's when your brain processes memories, consolidates learning, and basically gets its own rest. If you're not getting enough REM sleep, you might notice problems with your memory, your mood might be all over the place, and you'll find it hard to concentrate. So, if you're struggling to fall asleep at a consistent time, what can you do? Don't worry, there are plenty of practical tips that can help you create a better sleep routine. Let's start with your evening meal. Try to eat dinner at roughly the same time every night. This simple habit can help reset your sleep-wake cycle. And definitely try to avoid any late-night snacking, especially in the 2 hours before you plan to go to bed. Digestion requires energy and can interfere with your body's ability to wind down. If you're considering supplements, a small dose of melatonin might help. Think of it as a gentle nudge to your brain, reminding it that darkness means it's time to sleep. Just be sure to use an instant-release supplement, not an extended-release one, as you just need that initial push. Another great tool is a sleep diary. If you're not getting enough rest, tracking your habits can be incredibly revealing. Note down when you go to bed, when you wake up, how you feel, and what you did during the day. This log can help you and your doctor identify patterns and figure out what's working and what's not. Now, what about naps? While a short power nap can be refreshing, if you're having trouble falling asleep at night, that afternoon snooze might be the culprit. Long or irregular naps can throw your entire sleep schedule off balance, so it's best to eliminate them if you're struggling. It's also crucial to minimize alcohol and caffeine in the evening. Many people think a glass of wine helps them fall asleep, and while it might make you feel drowsy initially, alcohol actually disrupts your sleep later in the night, especially REM sleep, and caffeine, well, that's a no-brainer. It's a stimulant, so having it late in the day is like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. Let's shift our focus to light. Getting enough natural daylight, especially early in the day, is fantastic for regulating your circadian rhythm. A quick morning walk or even eating lunch outside can make a huge difference in how you sleep that night. On the flip side, you need to avoid artificial light in the evening, particularly blue light from screens like your phone, tablet, and computer. This light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime, which suppresses melatonin production and makes it harder to relax and fall into a deep sleep. Try using a blue light filter on your devices, or, even better, put them away an hour or two before bed. Your bedroom environment is also key. Make it a sanctuary for sleep. This means making it as dark, quiet, and cool as possible. Blackout curtains, an eye mask, or a white noise machine can be game changers. And speaking of cool, the temperature of your room matters a lot. For most people, a temperature around 20 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit is ideal for sleep. Creating a pre-bedtime relaxation ritual can also work wonders. This signals to your body that it's time to wind down. This could be anything from listening to calming music, reading a book, a real one, not on a screen, taking a hot bath, meditating, or doing some deep breathing exercises. A warm bath or shower before bed is particularly effective because the drop in your body temperature after you get out mimics the natural temperature drop that happens before sleep. Don't forget about your bed itself. Is it comfortable? Your mattress and pillows can have a massive impact on your sleep quality. If you're waking up with aches and pains, it might be time for an upgrade. A good rule of thumb is to replace your mattress every 5 to 8 years. Exercise is another powerful tool for better sleep. Regular physical activity can improve all aspects of sleep and is even used to treat insomnia. Just be mindful of the timing. Exercising too late in the day can be counterproductive because it raises your body temperature and releases hormones like adrenaline, which make you feel more alert. And finally, we come back to the most important tip of all, consistency. Try your best to get into a regular sleep-wake cycle. Go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, including on weekends. This reinforces your body's natural clock and helps you fall asleep faster and wake up more easily. If you can, try to wake up naturally without an alarm clock. It's a sign that your body is well rested and in sync. Building healthy sleep habits takes time, but the benefits for your heart, your mind, and your overall well-being are absolutely worth it. Start with 1 or 2 of these tips and see how they work for you. Here's to a good night's sleep and a healthier you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier life.